Every day you wake up is proof you're a fighter. Don't stop now. You've already come this far. Keep pushing. Keep shining. Stand tall.
Hello, hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the CBD Plaza. We're back for another episode of Beyond the NFT. So good to see you all. And yeah, like I said, welcome. Let's go very quick around the room and welcome, the uh, extraordinary individuals that join us here every week. 85, welcome. Thank you very much. Alan Howick, Cube Elf. We got Fred Elf. Graphical in the building, J Elf. I knew the elves run in threes or more. We have a lovely 17 in the building. Welcome, make a elf. We got the lovely Mary Elf in the building. Jesus, so many elves here. We got the elf gang going strong. Welcome, old guy. We got Pan Opticon in the building, Rage Club in the house. We got the man himself, Rustan. Yo, everyone, I'm so excited for Rustan's book. Like, I've been getting those updates. I am so excited. Let's see. Welcome, Seb Guy. Hello, Scatline Rock, Stony Eye, and Toxic Waifu. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. So we're just gonna jump right into it. As I said, welcome to Beyond the NFT. I'm your host, Sinful, and tonight we're joined by Matt. He is a longtime Decentraland builder and the project lead behind Knights of Antrom. Matt has been creating experiences in Decentraland for years, and right now he's working on a brand new RTS game inspired by classics he grew up with. Tonight we will be diving into his journey, the story of Antrim, and the new game he's building. Let's go beyond the NFT. Welcome, Matt. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, thanks for the introduction, Simple. That was definitely a master class. Like, wow, I can see why you're going to what is that, NFT New York, is it?
Yep, yep.
It's really cool, man. I appreciate it. I'm doing well, man. Doing well. It's a good night.
Yeah, so as I mentioned the other night, I was like literally brainstorming and like your name just like I think I was scrolling through X and your name came through and I was like, how? Wait a second, hold up, how have I not had Matt on Beyond the NFT? So it's definitely a pleasure to have you here. It's an honor. So usually on this show, I guess it's become tradition. In case my intro did you no justice, I like to pass the mic over to the guest so they can say hello, introduce themselves, or do any shout outs.
Yeah, no, I think you covered it pretty well, you know. I guess I can put some numbers to some of those claims. So I've been building in the Central Land. I guess like actively building, right? Like first time opened the builder maybe like 4 years ago. Jumped into Decentraland maybe like 5 years ago, right? I first got in like May 21, I think. And then that end of the year, like October 2021 is really when I, got in and started going to parties, with MetaZoo and the crew. And then shortly after that, like yeah, maybe like 2000, early 2022, I created the DCL dating build. So I've been building ever since. Yeah. So
Yeah,
about
def.
4 years of that. hmm
So, um, like you mentioned, 4 years, but got into Decentraland 5 years. But I mean, I think there may even be another first before that. How did you first get into Web3 or like find out about like this ecosystem?
It's all through Decentraland, man. Like, I bought some mana. I have no idea why I bought mana at that time. Like pretty early on, bought some mana. I think probably sold it right away. And then like around May of 21 is when I kind of was randomly thinking about it and heard Decentraland again somehow, and it clicked for me. Like, wait, this is a 3D environment, right, where we can actually like purchase things and own things, like basically like game assets, like like skins is kind of how I thought of it, right? Because I like RPGs and just thinking like, oh, here's an RPG that has crypto connected to it. So that's kind of what really got me into all of this is just being an RPG fan, and then like learning that I can use this random coin that I just randomly heard about in a 3D RPG-ish like world. So that was really fun for me.
Nice. So in other words, it's you are a true Decentraland native. You bought into the token, it being like one of your first projects to kind of like buy into in this ecosystem, and then just jumping into Decentraland, like holy crap, this is an actual world. I can actually like jump in here.
Yeah, no, seriously, like yeah, Decentraland's like my first home, and that's really it. I've experimented with all the other, places. I think that everyone else kind of branched out too, but I always come back to Decentraland.
Decentraland, yeah, I mean, definitely has a special place in my heart. And I mean, as a content creator personally, like this is where I found my home, my family. It's kind of, it's kind of hard out there to find a community that you vibe with, that you connect with. So definitely,
Hmm.
this place has definitely been a blessing. So could you walk us through Knights of Antrim and how the project got started?
Yeah, yeah, I think I can do that. So Knights of Antrim. It started off with just me and Yannicus. You know, Yannicus was well, I guess we both were, selling wearables and going through that whole thing and having fun, just, looking out for people creating wearables, experimenting. It was a whole thing. And so, we're in Wondermind one day, just, having conversations. People used to just stand around in Wondermind, right? You remember like 50 people just standing there
The
and
wall.
huddled up, having these, conversations about Web3 or changing your graphic settings so Decentraland looks better. I think that was like 50% of the conversations back then. So it was it was really fun. We're in Wondermind, but we're like, hey, like we want to do something else. Like we want to create, like why can't we create our own Wonder Mine? Like if you're just kind of mining rocks with one resource, like why don't we create where you can go mine a couple resources, a couple different ones, and maybe craft a wearable. I don't see why we couldn't, do that in Decentraland. So that's when yeah, just that one day, we decided to take a look at the SDK and just figure out like what can we throw together? Like how can we click a model and, you know, take down some HP from the UI. So
Hmm.
back then it was fairly difficult, especially, if you're not necessarily a developer, which neither one of us was, where I wouldn't consider myself a developer, and Yannicus wasn't a developer either, but I have like a, technical product management background, so I understand code and I can definitely work my way, through some documents to get out something if I need to. So that was the start of it. Um, and then yeah, kind of blew up from there. We got some other Decentraland developers on board, and we started to create what you see today.
Yes, yes. I'm like, from your story, I'm like even having a small flashbacks, like, the first iterations of what used to be called Dice Masters on
Hmm.
Canessa's 3x3 parcel. And I remember from like day one, going there and like starting to smack the chickens, and I was like, oh my God, and I was like instantly like, this is gonna be addictive. I need to like I need to like step away.
Oh yeah, that was definitely the good old days. There were so many people on Canessa's plot smacking chickens. Like we loved it.
Yep, yep. And then kind of just it developing through the years. So, for those who haven't played yet, what's the core loop or experience that makes Antrim special, especially here in
Let's see.
Decentraland?
See, there's so many things to do in Antrim, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing, right? So there's 9 realms within Antrim, and currently there's only 5 that are available to explore. Each realm has a quest that you can complete, and you receive a wearable to create, kind of a character, right? So basic RPG. We also have guilds, so you can join a guild or create a guild, and basically, what a guild is. Basically, it's a bunch of players that are working together to achieve a goal. So there's guild headquarters where you're donating wood and gold and other resources to help and level up your guild. That guild then gives you different modifiers, right? Or there's different skills that are related to guilds, and there's a whole ecosystem there, really, for being able to make your characters stats better, basically. Let's see what else. We have daily events. They're called the Market Rush. So every day you can compete with other players to donate resources to the Market Rush, and you can earn gems. Gems are kind of like a premium currency that you use to purchase other things like shards. See, there's a lot of things to do in Antrim.
And
So the shards, yeah.
And as you've been going through it, I've been just clicking along. I'm over at Antrim right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think
So-
I can see your screen there.
So yeah, I've been clicking along as you're describing some stuff. Yeah, there's Guild Wars Sunday Rumbles. There's Wild Plus Cave, and Ether events, as well as the Market Rush that you just mentioned. As far as the Market Rush goes, are there any individuals that just you're always seeing on those leaderboards that you have to pay them gems to?
I don't look at it. I have no idea. To be completely honest. So I think that's
That's impressive.
a really, yeah, it's really good for Decentraland, right? All this stuff is done automatically,
You've automated,
right?
nice.
Yeah. So all of every day there's a different event that runs. I'm not personally running those events. It's giving. So we have Guild Wars. So that is where you're in a guild and you're fighting against other guilds, and the objective is to deal the most damage to the boss. And each individual player has a damage score, and for the guild they all add it up, and then whichever guild has the highest damage score wins, and every member of their guild is awarded 500 gems or something like that. All of that is automated. I don't have to do anything.
That's
Also
good.
all the live ops is automated. Yeah. So I mean, I really like it. We have weekly events where at the end of the week, the winners receive rewards. Daily events, at the end of the day, winners receive rewards. We have daily quest. So we see a lot of people just come in, they'll do their daily quest to get their gems, open shards, and call it a day. We have other people that are grinding in multiple levels to get shards, and yeah, we have all types of levels, I think, of players coming and playing Antrim.
And I have to kind of go. I know you mentioned it earlier, the shards. The shard element, kind of, it plays to my my
Your
addictive
gambling?
side. Yeah,
Your
exactly.
gambling addiction, yeah.
Yeah, I'm over here just
I feel like
buying.
you gotta have a little gotcha element in Decentraland for sure. Any game, I think that's kind of what players expect nowadays. It's a part of the fun.
Yeah, exactly. So I think for now I may have gotten most of the skills. I don't know if I've gotten all of them, but I think I've gotten most of it through just itching my gambling urges.
Well,
Here
there
in
was a lot of
Antrim.
mythics that were added. I think a couple weeks ago, I added like 16 new mythics. Because now there's I don't know if you're aware of the class skills. So there's a button that you can toggle up there, and I forget what it's called.
Here.
It's next to the, nope. So open it up again.
Oh, the shards. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
I see it now. Yep. Okay. And also here, let me share my screen here in Discord. That way you can kind of like see what I'm looking at without a delay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Watch stream. Okay. All right. Yep. Okay. Class. There we go. So there's class shards that you can buy now too, for gold.
I see. And then of course the premium ones are for gem or with gems, or you still pay for them with gold.
Nope, it's still gold. It's just a lot of gold.
It's a lot. Yeah, I just noticed I can only afford one. Hold up. What?
Yeah, it's just a lot of gold.
So I mean that is kind of one of the beauty of being a developer in this space within like what the community is now. Like that I feel has been feedback that I've heard in the past. Like I have all this gold. I don't know what to do with it. Now you can spend it all on your class shards.
Yeah, yes, that exactly. It's supposed to be a gold sink for sure. We're still, so like I said, we have 9 realms that are, that complete the whole story of Antrim. And I think right now we're at only number 5. So we have quite a bit of development left to do. And so yeah, that's kind of one of the challenges that come up, right?
Yep.
As well, we're actively developing, right? I'm actively creating the game, but people are still playing. So it's like, okay, I have to give you like all these like kind of like mini quests until I'm done. Uh-oh, looks like the map. Oh, okay. Now it's loaded for you.
It's coming. It's coming. So what are some things that you've noticed that kind of players overlook while playing Antrim?
Some things that players overlook while playing Antrim. I don't know, honestly, because the Antrim players, they see everything. They look at everything.
They click on everything.
Oh my gosh, they are under the map, over the map. The community is really active. With playing, you should look at the ideas channel in Discord. They're always giving ideas, or in the bugs channel, there's always community members that are helping out to spot bugs. So yeah, no, the players of Antrim, they're really on it.
So go ahead. Oh, sorry.
I would say that I wouldn't be able to even really like develop if they weren't, so detail oriented, like, and kind of showing me like, hey, like, they're always finding bugs. That's like, I think a key. You can sit around and kind of build a game all day. But if you don't have anybody to play it, or if you don't have any, people to play test, which most likely you're not, because you're spending all of your time building it, then it's really difficult to build something that's like, solid. Because there's always going to be so many bugs. So the day you release it, there's going to be a ton of bugs. You might, you get frustrated. Like it's just another challenge to like game development, I guess, in general.
Yeah. But it's good that there's a dedicated community here at Antrim. I know that every time I log in, there's always someone here, whether if it's Bacon Grease or Billy or Empress Trash.
Yeah, no, we definitely have some loyal players. Shout out to Gabriel too. He's there every day. Yep. Yeah, lovely. Issa's there every day. We Tuna Boy, for sure. Just so many, loyal Antramites to shout out. Sorry if I missed you.
Antromites, I like that. I'm gonna start using that. So has would you say that the original vision for Antrim has evolved over the years, like especially with all these pesky SDK migrations?
Mm, The original vision for Antrim, no, I would say the original vision is pretty much the same. Like, uh, we wanted to create an RPG. Well, actually, no. So, okay, maybe the original vision has changed for sure, but yeah, I think it's made the switch kind of a while ago. So we did originally want to start with like an RPG, maybe like RuneScape-ish, right, where you're like collecting resources and crafting things. I don't know if that's like a different type of game, like a crafting game. Because like I said, we were, originally thinking like, oh, hey, Wonder Mine, right? Wonder Mine 2.0. So we're kind of thinking like a crafting game, but it's shifted, and it shifted a while ago into more like a dungeon raiding style game, kind of with an RPG element to it, and like a little bit of crafting. So I think since we've made that switch, which was probably back in maybe mid 2023, so it's been a while since we've been like doing like dungeons and raids and stuff like that. But since we've made that switch, then that's kind of the vision that we've had moving forward. And I think that's the vision that we'll always have for Antrim is, to be kind of like a good, like, community based. So like, you know, we really want to do a lot of things with the guilds, and then like dungeons and raiding and multiplayer.
Well, I mean, I definitely say that you've done a very good job with this. The team has done a very good job with this, especially with the raid elements to all of this. Personally, it took me a while to figure out, but this is because maybe I'm shallow. That you could run some raids with your friends by clicking play in the menu. Uh,
Yeah, no, I could probably, it's I could definitely use some UX guidance here when it comes to like how these things should be laid out so it's intuitive to players. Um but yeah, it definitely does take a little bit of getting used to. Like the whole thing definitely takes getting used to, like just collecting gear. And there's so many things to do, so many factors that kind of affect your player and your stats. And I don't know, maybe there's not a lot of instructions, so it's but to me I think it has its place. It's not good, it's not bad, it has its place. There's some players that like to play this style of game. Personally, I think it promotes more like camaraderie, right? Because a lot of this stuff is kind of like passed on, right? You come in for the first time, you don't really know what to do, but you're interested. You make it through maybe like the first like 10 15 levels because you're just killing executioners, but then things start to slow down. So now you have to, you talk to the players around and you figure out how to do things. There's a trading element, so you can trade with other players too. They trade you some good gear. You start learning a little bit, and that's kind of, how your Antrim journey would go. But
mhm. So,
yeah, it does take a little bit to understand it.
mhm. So I mean, definitely this might be maybe an episode that will help a future Antrim player. As a new player walking into Antrim, level 1, vanilla, what should be the first things that users should be doing?
So actually, there's like a whole new player tutorial. I wonder. Let me try something real quick. Can you click on the menu?
Yep.
Yep. Click on menu. Click on character. It's on the
Character right here.
bottom. Yep. Wait, no, it's not that. Click on settings.
Settings.
Yep. Click on characters right there under account. Yep. Now click new character.
Ooh.
And then like, yeah, select a new character here. There we go. Create hero. Let's see. All right, exit out of this.
There we go. Oh,
Okay. Yeah, so if you didn't have that menu open, it's gonna take you through some things. I just want to see if this looks right. Walk over to that villager. Uh,
Yeah, I think it
there.
was
Let me
here.
see. There should be a. There we go. So there's an arrow there. All right, clicker. Click next. So this is a new player tutorial. I don't think you saw this because
No.
you've already played at this point. So click close. Let me
And then we
see.
got the missions, kill 3 executioners. But I need to equip
Yeah,
my
it should
stick.
have. Yeah, it should have opened up your bag though. Maybe I have to check it because maybe I have to at a different point when you come back.
Mm-hmm. And it's good that we're
But
doing this because like you can kind of get a view from somewhere else, like my point of view of
mm-hmm.
like what I'm seeing and the scenario that I took. Like maybe for a new user, they will get the tutorial running, but for someone that just did what I did, created a new player on the spot, maybe there's a little bug there.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Like if you already have an account, it's probably not gonna do it.
Right.
If you're just creating a new character.
But
But
then
but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's what it. There's always these edge cases. There's so much that could go wrong. So it's really nice to have a good community. Um. Oh yeah. So okay. So that shows you like. Yep. Okay. It shows you your potions there. So that's new too, right? So you come in, you killed an executioner. It's gonna kind of walk you through it a little bit.
level 2. Kill my third one over here.
Yep. And there's that quest tracker up there that's telling you kind of what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Claim some gold.
And
I
then
think the arrow moves with you.
oh yeah, it does. Then speak with the villager.
Yep. So then you get some skills there. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, it's not doing it. So I think yeah, if you're a new player, then it's actually gonna like dim the screen, and you know how like on games like it'll point to like, hey, click this. It'll have like a little animation to point to the button.
Yep.
It'll start doing that, and it just like it clicks you through all of the menus, so it teaches you how to play.
Okay,
So
nice,
hopefully
nice.
that helps newer players
Mm-hmm. Alright,
when they start off.
nice. And I guess final question about Antrom. What have been some of the most rewarding parts of keeping a full RPG, MMORPG style game running in Decentraland for so long?
I mean, the community, like honestly, like I feel like in a kind of even like in a little way, like we're we're separate than even the Decentraland community. Like obviously we're all one Decentraland community. We've gone through all these things together, right? We all go to the same parties and had the same kind of experiences. All this time with like the DAO and all the drama and fun stuff. Like we're a community in general, like the people that are left from Decentraland. But Antrim, I feel like Antrim on its own is just like, its own community, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That Decentraland can spawn off these sub communities,
Yeah.
where there are some people that come in and only play Antrim and then they leave. They don't really go to the other things that are in Decentraland. And I think that's awesome that we've created a sub community here for other people, to feel like home, and that we have control over ourselves, right? Like we can add anything that our community wants, any suggestions that they have, like we can make it, all come true. I mean, it's just, I guess, as a content creator, like somebody that's creating games, like I feel like that's the best feeling that you can have, is that people are playing your game and they're enjoying your game, and
Mm-hmm.
you're creating it with them. Like, so I feel like I have like, I've reached the top when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to, creating a game in these virtual spaces. And obviously, like we have like what, maybe 20 people, but I don't care. Like it could be 20 million, 20 people. Like we have our community, we're building our game, and I couldn't be happier.
Most definitely. The space is a blessing for sure. So, let me jump back to the CBD Plaza. Um, kind of moving forward into
I
your.
feel like I have like
Oop. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was hearing echoes. But moving forward into your new game, you've recently shared that you're building a new game that's very close to your heart, one that hasn't really been seen in Decentraland before. What can you tell us
Mhm.
about it?
Oh my God. Now this is my masterpiece. Now I love Antrim. It's I've been doing it for a very long time. So I think, sometimes you need to take a break, and do some other things and learn the technology, right? Like we have a lot of things going in Antrim. So every time, there's something new that's added to the SDK, I can't necessarily just throw it into Antrim in some type of way because it's gonna, result in like bugs and maybe cause some regressions and all these things. Like you wanna you with something like Antrim, yeah, it's solid. You wanna slowly introduce changes or go through like a change management type of system to introduce new things. So if Decentraland comes out with something new like lighting or better camera angles or the ability to use shift and control and all these cool things that they're releasing, I need somewhere to be able to play around and do those things, right? So I always kind of break off at different times and I create different experiences. Usually I like to create like a zombie game because I love Call of Duty zombies. So like FPS zombies, that was like the first thing I kept trying to like recreate in Decentraland. And with like the first SD7 SDK7, when it first released, I did a pretty good one there. I loved it. It could improve, and then obviously we had the game jam, and I experimented with some like the top down view of a zombie shooter, kind of resembling like a mobile game, like some of the popular mobile games at the time. Um, and this go around, we have a lot of new things added to the SDK, so I decided, is it time to make an RTS? Because I've thought about it before, but there was no way, right? Because you have to have the top-down view, and you should be able to like click and like highlight an area, right? And then you need to highlight a bunch of units and stuff. And I just didn't see like us having, the capability of doing any of that stuff. But now with all the new tools that we have, we can basically do any and everything. So I decided to take a stab at it again, and lo and behold, me and Claude came up with a RTS with all of the legitimate RTS controls that you would expect from a game like StarCraft or World of Warcraft or Warcraft or like Red Alert, like I was saying. And I think it's really cool that you can do that right now. Like I'm saying, like you can highlight units, you can make control groups by holding shift and highlighting a group and adding it to like hotkey 1. um all the classic RTS controls, we can do that, and we can create games like that in Decentraland. So I think it was really really cool. um and then for now, I'm using like AI generated models because I think it would be really cool to be able to like uh, go in a game like that and then like describe the army that you want, and then like AI just like comes up with a like it's just makes the army for you, right? And so like you're playing an RTS with like a custom army. I think that would be really cool. So just doing some experimenting, but yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And then I'll probably use what I learned here to do my submission for what is it, Regenesis Labs contest that's coming up. It's like the friend zone, something like a friends uh, social type of thing. So I'm
Yep.
thinking of doing like a top down type game for that, as well, using some of those same controls. So yeah,
Nice,
I'm super
nice.
excited for it.
Here, let me pull it up here. Regenesis. just having a brain fart and can't spell regenesis. But yes, a friend zone build-a-thon coming up. So definitely yes, please apply to this, Matt. Like these prices are looking pretty hefty, and
That's what I was saying too.
and I mean, not only that, it's like one first through fifth get paid, and then besides that, it's like for the next 50, you're eligible for a $30 voucher from the merch shop. So it's like you're not walking
That's pretty
away
cool.
with nothing.
Right. Yeah,
So,
no, I think it's a really cool initiative. I was thinking that after the last game jam that they did. I love doing the game jams. I think we should always do the game jams. It's really cool. But I was thinking like, yeah, we need like a social game jam. Like we need something like a contest where somebody's like building like some type of social game and or social experience. I don't know what that would even be, but yeah. I thought about like I don't know, like making a MySpace page or something. Like where you come into Decentraland and it's a scene it's just MySpace, like it's a MySpace simulator. Like
no, I mean that is honestly a very good thought about like for a platform like Decentraland. We are trying to be a social 3D platform. So like why not bring these social media like web page elements into the 3D world?
mm-hmm. No,
Mhm.
100%.
I like yeah you like I think it was with Dr. Drip, or I can't remember exactly, maybe Dr. Drip. I was like kind of saying like why don't we have like ways to search each other up in the Decentraland .org homepage, like search up your in a way your page, and then right there you could custom display all the work that you've done, all your scenes, and customize your
Right.
page if you wanted to,
Like a
and
little profile,
hmm
right?
and then that profile transfers into in world. um
Mm-hmm.
so just trying to manifest the idea. Maybe the more I talk about it, the more the higher powers are listening, and will like be like, we got you, Sinful.
Oh yeah, we do have profiles. Yeah, I forgot. You can click on somebody and it like has like their profile, like what they're doing and all that stuff. But
Yep.
it's
But
something. It was just something about the MySpace profile. You know,
yeah,
you
right
gotta
now
put
it's
like
very
have
vanilla.
friends list. You know, I want to have like my visual friends list. You know, and I want to order them in the order that I like them.
Oh
You know.
man, going back to them 2005 struggles where you're like struggling to like pick your top 10 people in your friends list, and then you
Right.
offend someone because you put them at 11.
Right. It's like, what? I'm number 4. What does that mean? You know?
Yeah, you knew you were the shit if you were number one on multiple people's lists.
Right, exactly. Yeah, but no, I think a social thing would be great, you know. And I came into this space, you know, wanting to do like a dating app actually. Like I wanted to do like a dating experience within Decentraland, like a dating game show, you know, like I don't know, just like a some type of dating angle. So I might, have to go back to my roots and figure out something there. So I think it's gonna be really fun coming up with something for this contest. So shout out to Regenesis Labs for sure for putting this together. I know it was Toxic Waifu's idea, so
We know it was your idea, Toxic.
yeah,
So,
can't tell me nothing.
as far as the RTS game goes, like, is it just at the moment under wraps? Is there a name? I'm trying to pick information out of you if you can't
Oh,
tell.
it's out there. It's out. It's there's a version that's deployed right now.
Ooh, detail.
So shout out to Noob, man. Like Noob is a real one. Noob lent me a 10 by 10 to deploy it on.
Nice.
So it's been deployed for a while. So and that's the thing. Like you want to go there? You want to go check it
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
It's like what is it? Negative 17, comma 123. I think that's what it is. Um, yep. So yeah. Yeah. Let me go there with you. So it's called the Centracraft, right? Because why not? Let me see your screen.
Let's see, I can play
There we go.
team or FFA. Oh, free
Yep.
for
So
all.
so there's actually another map too. If you click that arrow next to the map, uh,
Right here.
yep. So there's like an island map. It's oh man, it's sick. And you know what? And AI did all this stuff in like 2 days. Um, yeah, I created a full RTS. Um, so yes, like you have a base. You ever played the RTS before?
I played a few like Halo Wars and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, like yeah, usually play Age of Empires, StarCraft.
StarCraft I
Those are
played.
like, yep, some of the popular ones. And so like this one, this is you're on islands, so you can't get off the island. The only thing you can do is create like air units, but there's also transportation units. So the idea of RTS, you want to build buildings, you want to increase your supply, build buildings, manage your workers, and then from those buildings you build like an army and stuff like that.
Nice, and
Um,
I do appreciate the highlight all units,
right?
scroll thing, um, the crystals up top, nice, like the gems, the currency.
Yep. That's a hero right there.
This
Every
one right here.
race has a hero. The hero has like a special ability. These are different commands, so you can have it like patrol areas. You can have it have a defensive stance. So it has like all the classic commands of an RTS. If you look in the bottom right, that's your mini map. So
Mm-hmm.
right now you have like the fog of war.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like scout those areas in order to be able to see.
Nice, and then I could create. I'm guessing I could create units here. Oh, there we go. It's the keys, right, that lets you move around. I've been trying to scroll this whole time, like drag, click and drag, but
Oh, that or you can move your cursor to the edges. So like in an RPG or in an
Mhm.
RTS, you usually go up and like kind of around like that. Yeah.
Mhm.
So both ways.
Is there a zoom out?
No, I've been thinking about that. I think I'm gonna do like a zoom in, zoom out. I don't know how to do it though, because you can't use the middle thing. Everything we do here is very hacky. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it's never how you're expecting it. So it's like every thing that you build in essentially like how do I like simulate that? Well,
Mhm.
now it's a lot better because we actually have tools, so we don't have to like come up with crazy things. But that's always where my mind goes immediately. First is like, how do I like recreate that? And then
Yeah.
I look in the SDK and I'm like, oh wait, we can do that now. So that's really good. Um, but yeah,
Okay.
also in this game too, like there's transportation units, right? So like in RTS, there's usually like like what do you call that? Um, it's escaping me. But basically, it's a ship that you can put units in, and you can transport them to other locations, and then drop the units off.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah. I'm like, for some reason the word medevac is coming, but that's not it. That's not it.
yeah, no,
But it's, yeah, just a quick deploy
it
transportation
just
unit. Yeah.
exactly, yep. Here there's air units, there's light air units, heavy air units. You have to build a different building. So select one of your workers.
So like one of these
Uh,
little guys.
yep, just one of those. Then go to that first one, the
This one.
basic building. Yep. And then go over to that one there. Yep.
This
Nope.
one, the
That one. Yep. Growth pod. So that's going to increase your supply. It'll increase your supply. So your supply count is in the top right.
Yep, got it.
Uh, top right. You're just hovering over it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what am I supposed to
There you
click
go.
on?
You see it?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. It just tells you what your supply is. So right now you're at 11 out of
Oh,
15.
okay, right here.
It's your
Yeah.
army size. Yep. And now that you've built that building, you have +5 to your army size, so you can create more workers, which give you more minerals, and that's kind of like how the loop goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so now click on another worker, click your advanced building structure. Yep. Nope. Actually, click X. Click your regular. Yep, right there. Click that one, and then go all the way over to the right.
To the right. Oh. Oh.
Oh, nope, not that.
Too far. Like right here?
Yeah, you can put that right there. That's
So
gonna increase it.
you can
Mhm.
basically only build on the yellow highlights, basically.
Well, no, so you would expand. So this is kind
Okay.
of like a typical map in RTS. You have like what's called like the islands. And
Mhm.
so you would rush to like build like your transportation air units. Then you would drop over into the other islands that are next to you and you would expand into those islands.
Okay. Yeah, kind of steal their loot over here, harvest their crystals.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna show you one thing. We're gonna create one air unit. So click on your worker, like a worker. Yep.
Wait, for some reason wasn't let. There we go.
There we go. Click your advanced. Yep.
Oh, not yet.
What does it say that you need?
It-
Oh,
it
you need a
requires
spawning pit. Okay, so click out. Go to your regular building. Spawning pit is over right there. Yep. Put that there. Yep. Once that's done building, we'll go to the advanced menu. So there you would make ground units. Like there's ground units, there's anti-air, there's a bunch of other like, melee units you can use from there. Go to the one top corner.
Top.
Right there. The wind roost.
Okay, I
Nope,
need a
the other
grand
one.
nest. Oh, wait, you said wind.
Oh, let me see. Go over to the left.
To the left.
It's the very first one.
Okay.
Very first one. There you go, right there.
Oh.
You gotta put in an open area. There you
Okay,
go.
yeah. Forget you mentioned that it doesn't need to be in the highlighted. You can just put it anywhere. Ah, and here are their air units.
Yep. So those are your air units. So that's the one that can carry, and then you have your fighters. The first one, the shriekers.
First one, and then the. Okay, here, let's make a shrieker.
Yep. So there's the other buildings for like upgrading your units. So you have one shrieker there. You see it flying?
Yep.
And those are all procedurally generated models too. So they're hilarious. I think it's really good though for just like procedurally generated AI models.
Very good.
Yep. So take your shrieker. Okay. Now you see above the mini map. Click set.
Yep.
Set.
Right here.
Yep. Right there. Okay. So now, if you click over to a worker on your base. Yep. Now press 1. Yep. You see how it goes back over and selects your shrieker.
Yep.
Yep. So we have control groups. You can hold on. From here, go down to the bottom like you did with your screen. Okay, now double tap 1.
Took me back to my shrieker.
And it takes you back to yep.
And then I can move them.
So these are just some of like the controls. These are like classic RTS controls, that we have in Decentraland. I think it's really cool.
That is so dope. Oh, well, he's not a harvesting unit, so he can't harvest. Gotta bring one of these grubs or make one.
So make the transportation thing. Make the transportation. It's in the other building right there. Yep. Make the one that's not a shrieker. Yep. Make that one. So that's in the queue. It's building. Okay, there you go.
Bring him
Ooh,
over
that
here.
one's really cool looking. Nope. So take him and go over to like your workers.
Oh.
Yep, take him over to the workers. So highlight, yep, there you go. Now highlight your workers. And actually you can highlight them all by double clicking one. Double click one worker. Oh, here comes
double click one worker.
Yep, double click one worker. So now you have them highlighted. Now click your transportation unit there. Yep. So now they're all loading up into it.
That's so dope.
Yep. Now take that, click that, your transportation unit. You were getting attacked, but your hero got it. So click him, and then just don't click on the mine. Just click near it, like right there. Yep. And then as soon as it gets there, next to the shield, that's how you drop them off, right there. Yep.
Look at them getting to work. And then they have to get back to the transportation unit, or do they just
No, so build another command center there. So click on one of the workers that's there. Yep, and then structure, and it's the first one. Yep. And just like place that there. Yep. And so then once that is done building, then those workers will automatically they should automatically go to that command center.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You might have to select them again. Yep. Select them again and then put them over near the crystals. So yeah, so it's basically like this. And so you're building an economy, you're building workers, you're building airplanes and other ground units to attack. So just like how you dropped off workers there. And there's so the AI is actually kind of good too. So they know that this map is an island map, so they're also creating fighter jets and transportation units to be able to drop on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's really cool. You can play against the computer. The computer's not like so stupid where you can just run over it. There's a couple different modes. There's easy, hard, medium.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was seeing I think I selected random and it gave me Vanguard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is a defect because of just Decentraland. There's something that's next door that's pushing the UI over.
I see.
It's like that scene bleeding stuff that was happening at CBD.
Mm-hmm.
It happens everywhere, so it's unfortunate.
You're very familiar with it.
Yeah, it really sucks.
So I know that you had a hard stop at 9 p.m. It is 9 p.m.
Yep.
Should we close it out here for the evening, or do you have time for a couple closing questions?
Yeah, I can take one more. Let's do it.
Okay, which is one of my favorites.
Okay.
What's your advice for other people who want to start building games in Decentraland?
Do it. Honestly, like that is the advice. Do it. I guess the advice would be like, don't be afraid to maybe use some credits or something, right? Like if you really want to
should we...
build something, don't give up. Just do it. And maybe it's gonna take like that $20 a month or whatever, membership for Claude or something. But like now that we have AI, you can really do anything in Decentraland. I have a Meshy subscription, Claude subscription, Gronk subscription, all those things. You don't need all that. Just even just with Meshy and Claude, you can literally build any experience ever. So now it's about having good ideas, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So do it.
Definitely very good advice. We talked about this right before the show. We're in such a special place in Decentraland where creation is literally at our fingertips. So yeah, now it's something that we could just pick up and just do. So highly recommend joining the Buildathon, the Regenesis Labs Buildathon. Even if you're not a builder and you want to get into it, I feel like this could be an opportunity to dive right in. All right. Well, Matt, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Definitely we're going to need a part 2 of this because, I just had so many questions and I have so many more. And,
yeah, man, anytime.
And I can't wait to see what you continue building on Decentraland. So definitely we'll keep an eye out for you. Any final thoughts you'd like to leave everyone with tonight?
No, just, everybody keep doing your thing. I know it's really slow, I think, right now for the summertime and stuff, but during the winter, it always picks up. So I'm super excited to see like what people come up with, when they're bored again and they jumping back into Decentraland, for the second, third, fourth time. I do want to say that, if you're listening and you were in Decentraland before and you remember me and we were kicking it and building and having a lot of fun, like, I'm telling you, those times are back. AI has opened up a lot for us. Please come back if you had projects and all those things before Monster Hall. All you guys did, like, all everybody that had, really good ideas, really good, contributions to Decentraland. Come back, check it out again, give it a second chance, and let's, let's do this thing together.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's it.
Nicely said, nicely said. It's never been a better time to check out the Decentraland. Alrighty, so everyone who is here still watching, I'll play some music for us and we can wind down for the evening. I want to thank Matt for joining us tonight for Beyond the NFT. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we can have more conversations in the future.
For sure. Thanks a lot. Take it easy. Bye.
Alright, everyone, have a great night. Take care. Alrighty. What music should I play for us all? Well, first I need to raid out and do all the things, all the thingy things. Close some streams like the YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube. Have a great night.